Yo, Rob.
Yo.
Yo, Rob. Somebody shoot.
Yeah, I'm about to start my game. The Bucks. Ravens versus Bucks. True.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded right around the 8. And he's able to get it across.
Let's go. Big brain, the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And his first look is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Go,
looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Buying time to his hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Come on, man. I got the work.
And now look at him go. 30, 20, 10. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Nick Folk for the
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return.
You hear me, brother?
return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set at the line for this next drive, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things, and you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers, escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we're seeing in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers, flush to his right, on the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline, and he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
An opportunity to get back to level after the fumble return touchdown. 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw once more toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space.
Oh,
they
my
end up having to take 3 there.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Almost.
And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
14. Ravens 3.
Right.
Following the touchdown,
I gotta take the one where it's
to kick this one away.
The 2 dudes do it.
Fields in the middle of the end zone, and this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
The 38-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Baltimore 1st down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. On play action, now Rodgers Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Quick hitter here is complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Rodgers again now.
Oh, this guy!
Team and it's intercepted.
Man, he pumped the fuck out of me right here.
Earl Thomas.
Make the tackle, please. Man, 2 pick
There he
sixes,
goes
bro.
right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Extra point.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The point after through the raindrops sounded good, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Rolling to his right.
Come
Looking
on,
right
nigga.
sideline, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
And it's intercepted.
Another pick.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun now for Brady. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
Brady. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sideline. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Complete.
First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard.
Tampa Bay.
Again, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Look at this. A tight end carry. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers steps away to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they will finally get him down up at the 42-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is on to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And a nice job to break free with 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Switch up. Mike 9. I'm on 88.
Here's Rodgers. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. This one caught by Isabella. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
quarterback,
report. Coach.
I can think of every back in the game how to hit it. Oh, I'm playing so bad.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
This is the first drive, bro. I just
underway in
gave
the
up the
second
first
half.
drive.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Man, I just wrong button. I hit like 4 buttons at the same time.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Literally.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. And on the left side is Brown. He will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open.
That's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh my God. Fuck my life, bro. You see this shit?
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's brought down.
I was like trying to just
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Brady going to find Jones here out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Brady again. And now a fumble.
Oh, come on.
Brady loses the football.
Come on, come on.
Picked up by the Ravens.
Give me a shot. Don't you get tired, motherfucker.
The 20, 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Justin Tucker for the
I can't hear you. Yeah, I don't really feel confident in nothing right. I'm going right now. I need to pivot train. I gotta see if I can run the ball. Next position, I'm trying to run a couple times, see what it look like.
Ravens 13. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble.
Gave me one back. I
return
got
for
2
a
pick
score.
sixes. I got a fumble 6 back.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
Oh, my.
Melt the clock down.
Make a play, you bitch.
Try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Going up top for Miller.
Give me that shit,
And the
bitch.
defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
He looked at beat, huh?
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the 2nd half. 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
No.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd
Fuck,
down.
man.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an
Right to
interception.
him, bro.
It's the former
Think he's
Seahawk,
gonna
Earl
break to the other
Thomas.
side.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock. Put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Check these stats. Isabella. He got 120 running, 30 more yards. Remember that. You hear me? At least I got to come up with that.
That won't beat us.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark. And obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question. And my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And now he has another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. But today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Thought we slipped. He missed it.
It is incomplete.
Brady's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for the end zone. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Complete to number 13.
Mike Evans with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
13.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down by
defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now. I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now.
I think I need 3 more yards.
Game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get
I have
another
about
minute to
25
go now
of
in
the
the football
42.
game.
I needed 30, huh? Already.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers now a desperation
Damn!
deep downfield. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
He knows.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Bad game for you, man. Who the truth? Who the truth? I never heard his name.
One of the Crooks boys.
The last
Crook
run
got
got
him in.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brady going to look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Brady now on first down. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
It's a gain of
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3.